Oh man, so here we go again. I know, right? Anyways, I want to clear up what I believe to be a common misconception. Now, when I post stuff on Facebook, where you post it says what's on your mind. So I'm going to post what's on my mind. That would be what I would think should be pretty clear to people. Now, if you don't like what I post on Facebook or don't want to read it, simply unfriend me or don't come to my Facebook. You know I post tons of posts in a row. If you don't like it taking up your newsfeed, unfriend me. My Facebook is public. Now, the misconception I want to clear up. At first, for a couple of months, I did try to talk to people and constantly about it in real life, but then I decided that didn't need to be done. I posted on Facebook so people can read it and don't have to talk to me about it in real life because I know most people are, let's say, rather uncomfortable about talking about it in real life. Now, when I'm hanging out with people in real life and this and that, I don't go on about these things. I barely even talk about them or bring them up, so on and so forth. But if you're going to go to my Facebook, I'm going to post what I want to post. Freedom of speech. Especially in America and the whole universe, it's all I write. What was I going to say next? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank here. Anyways, yeah, so I wanted to clear that up. That's not how I am in real life. If you ask me a question, that's what I wanted to say. If you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you what I honestly think. If you don't want to know what I honestly think, why are you going to ask me a question? If you ask me, does this clothes look good on me, and I don't think it looks nice, I'm going to say it doesn't look nice. It doesn't mean I don't think you're beautiful or this or that, or in the case of a guy, whatever, seeing as people think I'm gay, but I'm straight, and I've only done stuff with girls. I don't know where people got the idea from that I ever did stuff with a guy, only girls. But why ask me a question if you don't want to know what I honestly think? Even if it infuriates you, I'm going to tell you what I honestly think. If you say, do you think this is a good idea? And I think it is, I'm going to say, yeah, it's a good idea. If I don't think it's a good idea, I'm going to say, no, it is not a good idea, or I do not like it, or I think this, or I think that. So if you don't want to know, if you do not want to know what I honestly think, do not come to my Facebook. Do not ask me a question, because I'm going to tell you what I honestly think. That would be a simple concept I would think should be clear to people. People have this thing, and it's scientifically proven, they've done study and research on it, that people will just agree with people to avoid confrontation. They don't want to argue this or that, even if they think your idea is an awful idea. They're going to say, oh, that's a great idea, and agree with you, while in their mind they're saying, oh, that's an awful idea. How does that help anyone if you're not honest and truthful? So if you're going to ask me something, I'm going to tell you what I honestly think. Otherwise, don't ask me if you don't want to know. Now, on the point of me dating 7 girls, a lot of females seem to have an issue with that. Yeah, at first I lied to them. Then a couple months after, I made a Facebook, or MySpace at the time. And 3 out of the 4 girls I was dating at that time said I love you to me on it. And they all pretty much knew from that point, and I shortly told them after that. They hung out with each other. When they couldn't get in touch with me, they called each other to find out where I was. Alexandra and Kristen came over and laid in bed and woke me up, and laid there side by side, one on each side of me. Erica and Kristen used to party and hang out and sleep at each other's houses all the time. Kristen and Alexandra went to a club together, tea night back in the day. So everyone says I was wrong. But if I was honest and truthful with them, if I spoke the truth, if they knew and they chose to stay with me, how was I the one not doing the thing that I shouldn't have been doing? I was honest and truthful. Last I checked, that's what God says to do. They lied to me constantly. They knew if I for sure, even though I knew, they knew if I for sure found them with other guys, I would leave them. I caught them sitting on my friends' laps before and doing this and doing that, and so many people told me all the times they were cheating and everything they did. They lied. I was honest and truthful. So how can people blame me for that when they willingly and freely chose to stay with me? Think about that one. So anyways, I don't really know what else I wanted to say. I guess that pretty much clears it up for the most part, those things. And I'm trying to keep these videos relatively short, so I think I will leave it at that. Other than that, continue to spread the Christmas cheer and joy. And remember the people, and especially the children out there, who may not have families or people to spend time with, or even food or water to drink, or may have never gotten a present, even heard about God and Jesus. Because since my girlfriend Alyssa died over 4.5 years ago, pretty much on a daily basis, I am by myself with the occasional friend or family member that hangs out with me once in a great while. And then I'm by myself meditating and praying and doing what I need to do to make the universe a better place and sending energy and love and positive emotions and such and energies to everyone out there. So I've been by myself doing what I have to do. My family doesn't invite me to holidays anymore. My friends barely call me up to hang out. People are embarrassed to hang out with me, especially since I started praying constantly no matter where I am. In the store, I would get down on my knees 20 different times in that store if that is what I need to do to prayer. Most people pray for themselves and the people they know and a few others. I have to pray and protect God and me, the whole universe. I can go like this, and I just destroyed 100 armies in 100 places around the universe. I can go like that, and I just saved 20 different planets from being wiped out and extinctions of whole races. So I have to do quite a bit on a daily basis. I don't need no job to get money. My job is a shaman. There goes the data again. My job is a shaman, a warrior of God, and to do what I have to do and a teacher. I don't need to get paid for that. God pays me in His ways for that. And the joy and happiness and love and all those great positive feelings I get, that's why I do what I do. God bless everyone, and especially the soldiers and their children and family. And I love you all.